From 9 on Your Side Sports, this is Friday Football Frenzy.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we paid the price for all those beautiful Friday nights we've been enjoying this fall. Rain and cold, wind all over the place.
Yes, and outside as well. Welcome to the Frenzy, the 10th and final week of the Friday Football Frenzy for this season. Tonight we have highlights and also a look ahead at next week's playoff matchups.
First to the games tonight, Indian Hill played at Wyoming to determine the league title and playoff position. Rainy night, cold weather didn't matter to that student section at Wyoming. We knew it would be a hard hitter. Pearson Rogers plays linebacker for the Cowboys. He welcomes Alex Lindbergh to his neighborhood. Indian Hill went ahead 3-0. 4th and 8 for Wyoming. Quarterback Evan Prater tucks, runs, and uses all of his 6'5" to get the first down. Later in the drive, Prater on the keeper, and the Cowboys get into the lead 7-3. The Braves of Indian Hill made some mistakes they'd like to have back. Trey Lopez is stripped on the ensuing kickoff, and Wyoming made that recovery. Then the Cowboys take advantage. Rogers powers it in. The point after miss, but Wyoming had a 10-point lead. Indian Hill really hung tough, and they would go ahead in this game. Cole Dine takes it deep to Colin Shaw. Shaw slides across the goal line. This one went the distance. Wyoming, though, is the winner tonight, 31-24.
LaSalle finished the regular season with a 13-7 win over Elder tonight. The Panthers had the ball on the 10, closing seconds of the game, but LaSalle stopped the threat with an interception at the 1. So LaSalle finishes this regular season at 8-2, and Elder is 7-3, and they're both going to the playoffs. At Winton Woods on this night, the Warriors looking to finish up strongly, and they led Moeller 35-7. Most of the scoring was done in the first half of this game, and then it got wet, really wet, and neither team could make anything happen after that. Moeller did gain a large chunk of yards. When Colin Thurman broke free, took it up the middle of the field, he takes it all the way down to the Warriors' 5-yard line, but the Crusaders couldn't score points. They couldn't hang on to the ball either. 35-14 was the final. Winton Woods 9-1 and headed to the playoffs.
Let's take a hike down to Louisville. Cincinnati St. X went south to play Louisville St. X. The Bombers took a 3-0 lead, but then the Tigers hit it big. Jack Elbers, plenty of time, finds Benjamin Mueller. Cut it across the middle. He hits him in stride, and Mueller takes it the rest of the way. The Bombers had some success moving the ball early. They were backed up, but Chase Wolf connects with Jared Krimer for a first down. That gives them some room to work, but they had some problems finishing. Wolf throws it out wide, and St. X is quick. Samuel Borman makes the tackle. The Bombers, though, get a new life on a penalty. They take advantage. Wolf rolling out, hits Michael Grouse in tough coverage. Cincinnati St. X wins 16-14. They finish the regular season at 9-1.
All right, let's go to Lakota East. Mason in for a visit on this night. First quarter action. Comets knocking on the door. When they get that close, you know who carries the ball. Matt Sora. And Sora was back for more after this. Watch this next run. He's going to rumble down the field for a big gain, and he's finally brought down at the Lakota 30-yard line. Tell you what, you talk to Brian Kastner up at Lakota, at Mason rather, he tells you this is his guy, and what a night Sora had. You got to run to win. He always runs to win, finding the land of 6 there. Lakota East had trouble getting anything going on this game. Right after that touchdown run by Sora, Jeff Garcia takes the kickoff, has a big return, but East can get no points out of the deal. And here's what Mason gets out of the deal: a 36-0 win and a home game in round 1 of the upcoming playoffs.
That's a lot. Let's work our way south of the GMC Sycamore on the field at Princeton. Interesting how well some of the passing games worked tonight despite the wet conditions. Quarterback Drew Altamuley of Sycamore hits Myron Williams with that strength. The Aviators move the ball, but sometimes inconsistently. Jonathan Malik, some good yards here, but the drive didn't go much further. Same thing for Princeton. They're showing some promise for next season. This is running back Tyree Sherman, who breaks a tackle and scrambles down the sidelines for some big yards. Vikings were trying to finish the season at 500. The fans who braved the elements at Viking Stadium appreciated the effort. A bit later, C.J. Thomas of the Vikings, a good run. He finally gets pushed out around the 10. Vikings didn't get into the end zone, though they did kick a field goal, but Sycamore's off to the playoffs. Aviators win 20-9. They finish at 8-2, losing only to Coleraine and to Fairfield. More football in Week 10 when we come back. We're going to be at East Central, at Harrison, and Mount Healthy. And at Walnut Hills tonight, it was the end of a long and great run for one high school official. Friday Football Frenzy's back right after this.